Doesn't she look beautiful? Oh my God. She looks gorgeous.
Marines do cry. It's okay.
Yes, Marines do cry. It's all right. Sorry about the camera. I just wanted to make sure we captured everything. Come on in. Be careful. Who presents this woman today to be married? Do you?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, I want to welcome all of you. What a beautiful day, considering what we were dealing with a week ago. It's beautiful today, isn't it? And what a joy it is to be here today with the two of you in this moment. And we are recording it so your family can see it as well. Your family is here, your mother, your cousins. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you.
You've played such an important role in her life. You taught her all about love. And your best friend is here, Crystal. You know, each time I perform a wedding, I think how lucky I am and how lucky all of us are to be here in this moment, because it reminds us about the promise of love. Despite all the differences in this world, love is what we all share. It's the great unifier. It is our one universal truth that no matter who we are, where we were raised, what we believe, we know this one thing: love is what we do right. That is why both of you are standing here today. That's why it's a joy for each of us to be witnesses to this moment and be reminded that the ability to love is the very best part of who we are as humans. Marriage is a reflection of our history as well as of the future, and I want the two of you to think about it for a minute. You could not and would not be standing here had you not followed your own heart, and along that pathway, a time when you were together with some mutual friends, the two of you found each other. Think about how lucky that is. Out of all of the millions of people on the earth and living and growing up so far apart, you found each other. And now you're about to take some vows and spend the rest of your life loving each other. They say building a strong marriage is not a destination, but a wonderful lifelong journey. When you met, you knew that you had found someone special. And then somewhere along the way, you decided it was for the long haul. Someone you could truly be yourself with. I want you to continue to treat yourselves and each other with respect. Remind yourselves often of what brought you two together. And give your relationship and your marriage the highest priority. Remind yourself to be tender, gentle, and kind with one another. And when trouble, frustration, or difficulty, or even fear come into your relationship, because it comes into every relationship at some time, remember at those times what is right and good between the two of you. In this way, you can ride out the storms when clouds hide the face of the sun. And remember that even if you lose sight of the sun for a while, if a hurricane blows through, you know that the good parts are still there, and they'll be there again. If each of you takes responsibility for the quality of your life together, I know it will be marked with abundance and delight. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of our life. It makes happiness fuller, memories fresher, commitment stronger, and even anger can be felt more strongly at times, but it's forgiven more quickly because you love each other. Marriage understands and forgives the mistakes we make in life. It encourages new life, new experience, new ways of expressing love that is deeper. You have known each other from that first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. And at some point in time, the two of you decided to marry. And from that moment of commitment to this moment of commitment, you have been planning your future in many ways. all those conversations that were had that said we will and I will and you will, all those talks over dinner during the walk, long phone calls, all those conversations, those late night talks about someday and somehow and maybe, those are the unspoken matters of the heart that brought you here. And the vows you're about to make, they are a way of saying to one another and the world, you don't know all those things I hoped and dreamed for with you. Well, I meant every word. In a moment, you're gonna take a step off a threshold of life. And things are never gonna be quite the same after this. Because after these vows, you'll be able to say, this is my husband. And you'll be able to say, this is my wife. So I have a question for the two of you. Do you come here freely to be married? If so, say, I do.
I do.
That's the answer I was looking for. Thank you. All right, we're gonna start with you. I want you to look at your absolutely gorgeous bride and repeat after me. I choose you to be my wife.
I choose you to be my wife.
Oh, look at how gorgeous she is. She is. To have and to hold
To heaven to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward.
for better, for worse,
For better, for worse,
for richer, for poor,
for richer, for poor.
in sickness and in health,
In sickness and in health.
to love you
To love you
every day of my life.
every day of my life.
Look at your handsome groom.
Very good.
He is, isn't he? And repeat after me. I choose you to be my husband,
I choose you to be my husband,
to have and to hold
to have and to
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poor,
for richer, for poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
and to love you
and to love you
every day of my life.
every day of my life.
Who has your rings?
I actually have my own.
You have your own. Okay, you have hers. Or you have.
I have hers.
Okay, good. And Mom has yours. All right. I'm gonna have you place the ring on her finger. And just leave it that way, that you will flip it later. Say, with this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Place the ring on his finger. With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I
The two of you have made some very important promises in front of these people gathered here that love you and support you. I have just a few final words for you. May love continue to create joy in your lives. And may the promises you just made to each other continue to grow in years to come. May you always have that breathless wonder that out of this entire world, you found one person you wanted to walk beside you the rest of your life. And may you be found just as you are right now, hand in hand, in the sunset of your lives, still grateful for the day you met one another. It is indeed my blessing to be able to present you as husband and wife by the power vested in me by the state of North Carolina. This is the part you've been waiting for. Kiss your beautiful bride. Oh, do it again.
One more time.
Take the 2 second
Slower.
kiss. Yes.
Yay!
Congratulations. It finally happened. All right. Oh, absolutely. My privilege. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we can turn off that recorder if you'd like so we can save your battery.